Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you. Just thought I'd come in and drop a reading on the weekend for you. And thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you so much already, but I always appreciate you in every way. Thank you so much for being in the comments and your thumbs up. You guys really are making a huge difference at 10 of Cups Tarot. Thank you so much for doing that and entertaining my silliness. And I just want to let you know that I have extended the readings sale until the end of July. Yes. So if you prefer, if you want to, 10% off. Look in the description. You'll need the code to take over to Wizio. And it's on all my readings. 10% off all my readings. All right. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my friends. What is coming up here? Taurus. Why the long shuffle? What's going on here? Yeah. So we've got peace. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. I think that this is something that you have just recently realized. And unfortunately, this awareness comes to those who realize that not everyone in their life is someone who is a positive influence. Not everybody wants to see you win. Yeah, I'm a being of love. So I think that you decide to take your love and go. That you just need peace because you'd rather be alone than have negative energy, Taurus. We have trust. And we won't ignore that it came out in the reverse, but it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So I think that you struggled with listening to your inner voice. I feel like you struggled with it. I feel that this peace card comes up because you have separated yourself from a situation that was predominantly negative and was having a negative impact on you. I think that if it's with a person or a job, place of work, I feel like you now have broken trust, like you don't have any trust with them anymore. You don't trust this person, and so you knew that if you didn't trust them, you'd have to go. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So I feel that your gut has been tugging on you. You don't trust this person. If you don't like them and you don't trust them and you see qualities in them that just make you feel some type of way, it's not really worth it to keep the connection because it will rub off on you. You are like the first 5 or 6 people you hang out with. If you don't like those people and you don't trust them, it's time to cut ties. And I think here it's saying here that you would rather be alone, yeah, than have to deal with not trusting somebody and not being able to connect to my gut to make the right decision here. We've got abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So you know that although losing people isn't ideal, and it's really not, right? Having to cut people away is not ideal. But sometimes, you know, if you jump in to save someone, they could pull you under. And I think that that's the case here. I feel that that's why you've disconnected from a situation or a job or a person. And I think you're about to start manifesting something new. I think it's because you have been manifesting abundance that this is happening. So you understand, like you will get the blessings that are coming to you, right? Like whatever's meant for you will never pass you by, but understand you're always in preparation for the abundance. So whatever the abundance is that you're experiencing right now, you've been preparing for that little bit by little bit by little bit until you could be abundant enough to make the decision and to be able to make a clean cut here. You'd rather be in abundance than mistrust, right? Not being able to trust people. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, so it's beautiful. You go in peace. You make a decision that is the best for you. That you would rather feel alone and abundant or by yourself, not alone, not lonely, but by yourself and abundant, than be connected to someone who is doing nothing but lying to you, maybe giving you the feeling that you can't trust them. Maybe they're not a liar, but maybe they're giving you the feeling that they're acting shady. And that's sort of a counterintuitive notion for how you're trying to live your life, Taurus, right now. You want to live your life with peace, abundance, and forgiveness, right? So I think that you are I don't think you're going to cut anybody out it's not as dramatic as that. I think you might just take your foot off the gas in a relationship, in a friendship, and say, you know what, I'm just going to cut my losses, and no hard feelings, like no hard feelings. Like, and that's the thing that we need to realize, that we need to allow people to live their life the way they want to live it. And then we can choose whether we want to be in that life or not. It's our choice, but they get to be who they are. You're not allowed to tell them how they're supposed to change and what they're supposed to do to make them more likable for you. That's not the way it goes. But I think that whoever I'm connecting with here realizes that it's not worth it to harbor any resentment here, that I just want peace. We have grief. Yeah, so you're feeling sad about having to let this go, but it's for what's best for you, I think. We have, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I think that you let this person go in love, or this job, or whatever it is. You let it go in love, and you just go into the healing process of forgiveness. It's kind of beautiful, really. All right, Taurus. What are we talking about here? Tell us what we're talking about for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I don't usually date or time these readings here. It's just going to be whenever you find it. If you're interested in knowing when I upload, because it's been a little bit erratic lately, please press the subscription button and the bell button, and you will get a notification when I upload. Try and get a little more regular for you in the coming weeks. All right, here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What are we talking about here? Again, a long shuffle. It's been a day of long shuffles. It's like somebody's thinking, recalibrating. It's like the GPS. All right. Okay. All right, we got the Four of Wands. So it might have been a relationship, or it feels like it was a relationship that was, I'm going to say probably at the 4-month mark. You know what I mean? It was something that you're starting to question, okay, is this something that I really want? Is this something that I really want to do? For some of you, maybe you're already in a relationship and living with this person, and now you don't trust them. And you'd rather end up moving along than living in the distrust or mistrust. I think it's hard to let this person go. It's hard to make the decision to leave, I think, because they are your soulmate. It feels like they are your soulmate. I think this person, Taurus, I don't know if this is someone that you're living with. Like, I don't know if it's a romantic connection or not, but this person that is the soulmate, no matter what sort of position they have in your life, I think this person is really struggling with addiction. I think they're struggling with addiction. I feel like that's the reason why you can't trust them. Yeah. And that you know that you need to leave them at their vibration and carry on with yours. Their vibration is mistrust, or not lying, but concealing things, not telling the whole truth. This is a master manipulator. This is someone who's used to doing it. And I think that this person either is family, they feel like family, you might live with them for some of you. It might be someone who either lives under your roof, or someone that you are romantically interested in. It could be someone you're living with, and this is maybe your spouse or your partner. But it feels like this person really struggles with addictions. And I want to say also, they struggle with forgiveness. They struggle with giving forgiveness. They struggle with being honest. They're probably, if they are deep into addiction, it's interesting that she's wearing a red dress and we've got abundance. But if they are into their addiction, it could be that it affects their financial life greatly and stops them from manifesting. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's regret. I think that you had to cut somebody out or leave someone behind, Taurus. Or if you haven't done it yet, you may be thinking about it as you find this reading. Yeah, it could be for some of you that this is a romantic relationship and it feels as though it's becoming boring and disinteresting and you feel terrible about that. It feels like it has a lot to do with someone's addictions or codependent behavior. This person is not flexible. I don't think you trust them. Yeah, they're not flexible. It's like their way or the highway, Taurus. I think that you do see this person as a soulmate, and that's why it's the Five of Cups is here, that you're really having a hard time with, looking back into the past. Well, we have had good times. And I think that you really struggle with not letting this relationship go, but no longer putting effort in. We don't have any pentacles here. So it's like there's really nothing that's being done about this in the 3D. There's no effort being put forward. The only wands that we have is the Seven of Wands, and I feel like there is somebody who is not willing to give up their addictions, who's not willing to give up the way that they think. They're not willing to stop being codependent. I think that I think it is probably about midweek next week that you realize that you're kind of you're sitting in some redundant energy, that it's not that you don't like this person or that you're not in love with them. It's just that you're apathetic about it finally. It's like you are someone who dreams of the soul connection of a soulmate, and you do have a soulmate connection with this person, whether it is romantically connected or not. You do have a beautiful relationship, and you've known each other since childhood, or you've known each other for years and years, but it's become no fun. The Four of Cups is, I'm bored with it. It's no fun anymore. It's always drama with this one. Yeah. They bring you the drama. Their life is drama. But this person is like they stand on a point of, I'm not giving up my partying. I'm not giving up my drinking. I'm not giving up smoking too much. I'm not giving up buying too many shoes or too many bags, or this person has some sort of repetitive or obsessive behavior that they're not willing to make any changes for you. I think you're stuck right now. I feel like you are bored there, or it's no fun anymore, but you're standing here wondering, I feel like you're looking at the Five of Cups, you're going to have regrets. And, sometimes we just have to do what's best for us. We have to, we have to save ourselves. Yeah, Taurus, I want to say that it's like you're looking at this whole situation as having affection or love for this person, or you've known them for a very long time, and maybe you're struggling with the loyalty part of it because you're so freaking loyal, right? And whether this is a relationship that is romantic or not, you're just loyal AF, right? That's you. That's who you are. You're supportive and you want to trust. And I think that you generally trust most people unless they give you a reason not to. We have the Magicians. We have manifestation of love in the future. The King of Swords. Okay. You're attracted to the mind. Oh, you're going to get a message, I think. Oh, someone might ask you out, Taurus. Interesting. The Three of Cups and the Tower. You're getting an invite. Taurus, I keep getting this message for you. I'm telling you, something's coming for some of you. And you can't hold it together. What? That's what Charlie just said. And you can't hold it together. Yeah. You can't hold it together. It's something that is shocking to you. The Three of Cups tells me that you get some sort of invite, or there's some sort of a celebration that's coming up, and you just can barely hold it together. You're ready to bust. You're ready to let go of the old life, the old cycle. You're willing to accept the change. You're willing to celebrate the change that's coming instead of being scared of it and trying to avoid it and avoiding all of the lessons that you're going to get when the tower falls. The tower is not destruction, it's mercy. The universe is putting you back on your path because your path is happy. And make no mistake, if you're not happy right now, you are not on the path. The path is good. The path, although it's not, it's not rainbows and butterflies all the time, but the path is not stressful and dramatic and horrible and awful. It's just not that. So the King of Swords is here. I feel like someone's coming to speak to you, someone who requires all of your attention. Why did I say that? Someone who requires all of your attention. They're going to be very straight with you, logical, honest, and very, very loving. The Queen of Cups is here. This is the person you've been manifesting. The one that broke your heart. All right. Okay, let's keep reading here. Tell me what's going on. So why the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups? It feels like you are looking into the past with regret. Why are you feeling feelings of regret here? Because you manifested this. It's the situation of possibly careful what you wish for. Yeah. And sometimes it looks great from a distance, and then when we get close up, we're like, uh-oh, this wasn't what I thought it was. So we have Aries energy here. Magician is here. Interesting. So something ends here. Yeah, there has to be a transformation of energy for you. You can't just sit there in the Four of Cups because, and the Seven of Wands, being stuck in this boring position, or you're disinterested. It's always dramatic and kind of gray. It feels like the person that you're with is someone who lives under the dark cloud. Yeah, it feels like someone who's like, it's raining where they are all the time. I think this is someone who feels like family, or someone you're really close to. You could be in a relationship with this person or live with them, but it feels like the energy has to transform because you're not happy. You're not happy. Yeah. There's 10 cups here, and this cycle is coming to an end. And what comes next is the Ace of Cups. The Death card indicates transformation, change, things that are ending. A new beginning is coming here. I feel like what's transforming is maybe how you are viewing the Four of Wands. That maybe it was something that you wished for, but when it got close up, it just didn't work out. Your soulmate could be someone who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. That is the card of Leo, but this is a general reading, so it's all three. This person is could be the person that we're talking about for you. Yeah, it almost feels like it feels like everything started. It starts out with you manifesting them, and I think what you really want is you want a stable relationship, and it ends up not working out that way. And you end up being regretful about it, but knowing that you must end it, even though that this person is a soulmate, you can't commit yourself to standing your ground with this boredom and drama and rain wherever you go. You can't live in this negative energy anymore. So I think you are bringing this connection probably to an end. Yeah, because the 10 cups here, and the cycle ends, and the Death card is here transforming the energy. The energy is, ending. So the King of Wands. The King of Wands, I feel, is the one that has the addictions. Yeah. And the King of Wands isn't willing to change, understand? This person does what they want, right? This person has made it up to here because they've had to do it solo. Feels like a lot of people have let them down or hurt them, and this person had to have the only thing that kept them going is their resiliency. Being able to start the fire again. Yeah, people kept trying to snuff their fire, and they just kept reigniting the fire. This person is someone who is very passionate, very attractive. This person can be a little bit impulsive, although the King of Wands understands the impacts of impulsivity, will still always go in first for the passion. So this person could be someone who has a heavy addiction to passionate physical activity. They could be someone who has an addiction to, yeah, it feels like they chase shiny things. Yeah. Whether they're feminine or masculine, I feel like this person's like, yeah, I want the 10 cups with you. And I think it's something that you've always wanted. But as it gets a little bit closer, the person is like, yeah, I want the 10 of Pentacles with you, but don't expect me to change. I still like to drink every weekend. I still like to party every weekend. I'm not going to be without my bros. And you know what I mean? Like, this person is like, you take me as I am. And that's, at that point, Taurus, you get to decide if you want to be in that or not, right? It's your decision. It's never their decision. You get to look at the situation for what it is and make your decision. So I think that this person isn't willing to change. They're not willing to change. They could get themselves into trouble because of their addictions. 7 of Wands, it looks like he's sort of in jail, right? So although maybe someone hasn't done any time for it, I think maybe they're into maybe not worrying so much about illegal activities going on around them. That also could fall into the devil energy. This person is attracted to you, loves you, wants you. You're in a relationship. Maybe they want to give you stability. You know, I've been manifesting you, but look, this person's not changing. They're being honest with you up front. Tell me what the challenge is in this connection here. What's the biggest challenge? You don't know. The biggest challenge is you can't see what's coming. This person leaves you with no information. They're not sharing anything because they run primarily on passion, right? There's no cups. There's no swords. Yeah, they're not grounded. Yeah. So I feel like this person leaves you in a place where you don't know what's going on. Where are they? Are they with somebody else? Or, you know, are they out drinking? Like, you just never know. And it gives you a lot of instability and a lot of wondering. You're always wondering what's going on here. This person's going to be communicating with you, Taurus. Yeah, there we go. 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands. This person's going to try and talk you into maybe having a visit. 6 of Pentacles. This person wants to know if you're seeing anybody else. 8 of Cups. This is the one that walked away. You've been expecting them to come back. 3 of Wands. You've been feeling that your ships are coming in and it's been taking a long time. You've been disconnected from this person all this time. The 5 of Pentacles is here. You're going to have to make a decision, my friend. There's the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision about the 9 of Cups. And this thing isn't going anywhere. Like, you're going to have to make a decision about, you know, what am I going to do next? Am I going to begin dating other people with the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Wands? Am I going to date other people? Or, you know, because I feel like the 9 of Cups isn't going anywhere. 9 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Moving extra super slow. I'm not getting what I want here. So this person leaves you with not really knowing where this relationship is going. And you don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't work for you. For sure not. Let's see if we can find an outcome here. Where does this end up for Taurus? Where does this connection end up for Taurus, please? This person coming back around. So I think that while you've been away from them or disconnected from them or not speaking with them, Ace of Swords is in the reverse, King of Swords is in the upright, Page of Swords, look, it's all swords. This person's coming at you with a lot of words. So the Judgment is here. I feel like they feel judged because you haven't been speaking with them, that maybe they've been watching you online or you've been watching them. The Page of Swords is like someone who's learning, digging up information. It feels like this person feels judged by you, you pulling away from them, and maybe, you know, with the sword down, maybe you're not speaking with them as much. Like I was saying, pulling your foot off the gas, not cutting them out of your life, but really not giving them as much energy as you were giving to them. This person feels judged by that. I think they're coming at you again, though, with the Judgment card. Tells me that, you know, they want to know if this is completely over or not. They're trying to find information by watching you online to see if you're dating anyone or getting any other attention. The King of Swords is making their decision out of fact, out of logic, you know, truth, honesty, and I feel like the Ace of Swords is like, we're not talking right now. So I feel like somebody is watching you online and they're trying to make a decision. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. That's 2 swords trying to make a decision. King of Swords has 1 as well, so that's 3 swords. Is this disappointing? Is it going to work out? But this person, it feels like they're going to take, you know, this King of Wands wants another try here. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, and we've got Justice. So I feel like your person is going to come to you with this new love, the Page of Cups, feeling like it's a new love, or they're going to come to you with an apology, or they may drop in on you, surprisingly, maybe at work. We get the 8 of Pentacles here. If they know where you work, for some of you, they could drop in or maybe call you at work or text you while you're at work. But I feel like this person is looking for justice. So what you don't see coming, I think, is the challenge in the week ahead is the Moon, because you don't see that this person is coming at you because they feel like they need justice. They want justice. They want to work on this, and they're willing to offer an apology. But just remember, they're not willing to change. And you're going to have to liberate yourself from the situation. Queen of Swords, you're going to have to just keep your sword at the ready, because you don't know what's going to happen here. The moon energy is here. You don't know what this person, what their intentions are, or if it looks like, yeah, they're intending on being in it with you for the long haul with you, but how long, you know, how much is this going to whittle you down here? I'm not willing to change my addictions. How long does it take before that whittles you down, right? I think you are going to liberate the situation, talk about it, and give this person some reciprocity, but you're going to give it to him straight. The King of Wands is going to get it straight. You're going to be very honest with the King. And I think that you're probably going to entertain, like maybe chatting with them, being a little, you know, going on little drives with them, taking, you know, maybe impromptu ice cream trips or whatever it is. I think you'll want to do that with them, but I really do think that you're trying to decide whether or not you want this situation, because I think that this person is coming in and not taking no for an answer. Yeah. It's your decision, though. Always your decision. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.